Good morning, Major Taylor, Chicago. It's Jason Ward here again with another post-ride. There's going to be a post-ride rant. This is going to be 3 things to not do in the damn paceline. Seriously. Now, okay, I just got done with the flash and go ride. I'm not saying these 3 things were done in this ride. I am saying that they were on my mind and I was reminded of them while we were doing the ride. So I'm not trying to call out anybody specific, but here we go. Number 1, snot rockets. Listen, if you got to clear your sinuses, don't do that shit in the paceline. Don't do it in, around, near the paceline. Don't swing out to the side and try to clear your sinuses. That just screws everybody up. Someone's going to follow you and get snot all over them. I mean, it happens. People get tired and aren't paying attention. They just follow the person in front of them. If you need to clear your sinuses, pull out like you're pulling off the front. Kind of wave the people behind you to move up. Go to the back of the paceline, or just wait till you get to the back. Get off the back and then do whatever it is you got to do. Clear your sinuses, fart, I don't care what you got to do. Do whatever bodily function that is that you feel like you got to do and not put everybody else at risk of getting snot all over them. And it's just nasty. At doing that at 20 miles an hour, listen, in a paceline, if you drink from a water bottle and if you miss your mouth, you have to understand that the person right behind you, that water is hitting them. It doesn't just fall to the ground. That's not the way science works. Someone behind you is going to get hit with it. So, number 1, snot rockets. Off the back of the paceline only. It's never acceptable to ever be in front of anyone, ever, and do snot rockets. Number 2, now I will ride no hands. I will. I'll do it in a heartbeat. You will never find me riding no hands in the middle of a baseline, period. It just doesn't happen. Put your hands on your bars. Taking both hands off your bars while you clean your glasses, adjust something, play with your phone. While in a paceline, especially doing 20 plus miles an hour, put you and everyone else around you at risk. Your hands are nowhere near your brakes. Which is why we don't like tri-bikes in the peloton in our pace lines, because their hands are in a position where they're not near their brakes. No hands. If you want to do no hands, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it off the back. If you do it off the back, you're probably going to get dropped anyway. And the third one I'm guilty of, because I'm a bigger dude, especially going downhill, I will coast. Again, this is a rant video, so take it with a grain of salt. All right, I'm picking away at the fringe elements here. All right, coasting in the middle of a pace line really isn't ideal. Some people habitually coast. They'll pedal for 3 or 4 strokes and then coast for a second or 2. Don't be that guy. All you're doing is causing inefficiency inside the pace line. You're causing the yo-yo effect, where people constantly gotta pedal harder to catch up, and then they're coasting. Don't be that guy. Now, here's the cardinal sin. Coasting while on the front while you're taking a pull. Don't ever coast while you're pulling on the front of a pace line. Don't do it. It screws up the entire pace line. It causes everyone to yo-yo, and then people get more tired, and then they start getting spit out the back. Listen, a pace line is about, for me, in my humble opinion, a pace line is about efficiency. If you come out to the Tuesday night, big ring, occupational, motivational, inspirational, whatever, controversial, whatever, confrontational, whatever you want to call it. If you come onto that ride, you will notice we are getting more and more efficient at riding together. That efficiency translates into miles per hour easily. When we first started doing it, we were at, 16, 17 miles an hour. You can go back in Strava and take a look. Now we're 17, 18, a couple more weeks we'll be at 19. That's just what happens. Efficiency in a pace line, and smoothness, fluid like butter, fluid like water. That kind of stuff translates into miles per hour. If you can normally ride 16 to 17 miles an hour in a pace line normally, in an efficient pace line, you could do 20. Take short pulls, keep yourself in the middle, and be efficient. If all the yo-yoing is taken out and people aren't surging and using up all the energy in their legs on trying to catch up to the person in front of them, then you can all go faster and go a lot further. This morning, we did 32 miles, 32 or 34 miles. I can't pull up Strava right now. Did 32 miles and we averaged 21.7 miles an hour. How did we do that? We worked together as a paceline. It was efficient. There wasn't a lot of yo-yoing. There was some weirdness going back and forth and people calling out, where to turn and stuff, but I digress. That's pretty normal. We had some new folks on the ride who didn't know where we were going in the turns and they were pulling, so that's pretty natural. But the thing is just to summarize, snot rockets, never acceptable if you're in front of anyone ever at any time, paceline or not. Do that shit behind everybody else. It's just rude. Don't even pull to the side. If you're in a paceline and you pull over into the left lane to clear your sinuses, you've put yourself in typically the line of traffic that the only lane that the traffic has available to them. Now we're taking up both lanes. Those cars are going to get pissed. Pissed cars do dumb shit. Well, they do dumb shit anyway, but pissed off people in cars, if they see you in front of them and we're already taking up one lane and you take up another one, they're going to lose their minds. Bad things will happen. No good will come of it. Snot rockets go off the back. Number 2, again, no hands. Again, just do that stuff on casual rides, recreational rides, slower rides. Don't do it in front of people. If you hit a bump and go down, let it just be you. Don't take the rest of the peloton with you, because that's what's going to happen. Someone's going to come up and jerk your wheel. Man, crazy shit like a bird will fly into your wheel. It's happened. A bird will fly into your wheel and mess you up. Now, if your hand's on the wheel, you stand a chance. If your hand's off the wheel and something hits your wheel, you're done. That front wheel, you're done. You're going over your bars, something's bad. And coasting, don't do it on the front of the peloton and pulling. Just don't. It causes inefficiencies. It causes things to yo-yo. Everyone's legs get tired, and it's not awesome. So Dwayne's ride this morning was amazing. It's the kind of ride that I needed. Going out to Atlanta here in just 4 to 5 weeks. This is the kind of stuff I need to be doing with my legs. We did a half century today, nice and fast. That means that I should be able to handle those hills out there a little bit better, getting this training in. You need to show up for these rides. We normally break up into 2 groups. Today, everybody brought the heat, not gonna lie. Everybody hung in. We all started together. We all finished together. It was a perfect ride. So hit those rides, the Big Ring Invitational, whatever you want to call it, confrontational, motivational. Those are on Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. You can look that up on Eventbrite, hit up the website. That's another really good training ride for learning how to ride in the paceline. The only reason why it looks faster and it's getting faster is, again, we're riding together as a group and getting more efficient. That's just what naturally happens. Trying to think what other normal rides do we have during the week that are really more training. Those are great. Now you got Darius's rides at Dark 30. They start super early. That's the sunrise ride. You got rides during the evening. There's a Monday night malarkey. The Tuesday night ride invitational, Tuesday night at Wicker Park. You got a Thursday night ride, I believe it's on the lakefront. And Saturdays and Sundays we have rides. So just look it up on the calendar. All right, this is getting a little long now. Take it easy, have a good day, and mind your paceline etiquette. Peace.